When you're putting together your race schedule, how does the A race impact or influence what you choose as your B and C race? First, that really just depends on your experience. If you're a first-time triathlete training for an Ironman and you've never done a triathlon before, you want to make sure you include some B and C races. B and C races are just less priority races, and they're used, billed properly within the training plan, help you prepare for that Ironman. So what I recommend is for that athlete to race as much as they can. The local 5Ks, 10Ks, build up to a half marathon, and definitely try to do a half Ironman on your way to completing 140.6. And all the plans that I've created on Training Peaks includes some races, suggested race dates, and race simulations to help you prepare for your first triathlon, which happens to be an Ironman. If you're an experienced athlete, you have some races under your belt, or even an advanced athlete who's been racing for years and years, such as myself, it's still important to include some training races, B and C events, as in preparation for your half Ironman. But the difference between a first timer is you're going to do more Olympic and 70.3s in preparation for 140.6. So maybe you're going to do 2, maybe 3 70.3s depending on your training year, or you're just going to do a lot more sprints and Olympic races because you have that experience that a beginner doesn't have. If you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced athlete getting ready for a 70.3, I always like to structure at least 1 sprint and then maybe 2 Olympic distances, and including a half marathon in preparation for that 70.3. If you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced athlete preparing for a sprint or an Olympic distance triathlon, I always like to include some local 5K and 10K running events in preparation for a sprint, maybe an indoor triathlon, or definitely some race simulations on your own as training events, virtual. And then for that Olympic, definitely some 10Ks, a couple sprints, depending on your experience. If you're a beginner, maybe you do 1 sprint. If you're an advanced or intermediate athlete with that experience, maybe you do 2 or 3 sprints in preparation for that Olympic. So hopefully you are well on your way to having a great season. If you have any questions, comment below. Join the T2 Endurance Facebook group for some more chatter, and I hope you make it a great day.